the ball on either side, offense or defense. This is a nightmare. You're stressing about what gloves, no gloves. Do I sometimes wear gloves? The quarterback, towel. There is a lot of conversations going on with the equipment guys in the locker room. Rain games for skill players are the worst.
The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, this team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll run. It's DeMercado. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Now DeMercado. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. First and goal. And that won't get a whole lot. Down to about the 5. Here now, second down and goal.
Let's go now. Tiger. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From out of the gun, he'll throw to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Panthers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go!
On the ground, DeMercado. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Makai Wingo in there on the tackle. 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Check.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. One quarter in the books. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Throwing now from the gun. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
The Falcons offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Back to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. Here's Jack Fox now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready, check go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll run it. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The Panthers will take their first timeout.
Go!
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. There he goes again. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Now a run on first down. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, set.
They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Carolina. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. and he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point is up and through. Panthers move out on top, 14-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And this drive is going backward. Taken down for a loss. The defense with a quick 3 and out. Here's their punter now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He keeps it himself. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. And this show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The extra point, up and good. And the Panthers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. They did didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Falcons offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. To the air now on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. This one complete to Washington. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time? Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
First and 10.
Go!
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we reach halftime in what has been, to this point, a one-sided game. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago. And it's the Rams who are out in front as that game has gone to halftime. Kyron Williams, a touchdown run in that first half. From there, we'll make the trip down to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. Garrett Wilson, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Lions trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Robinson. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. To the right, that's Pitts. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
To the outside. Catch made by London.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. Pitts is the man in motion. He pulls it in around the 5. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
79 Bronco. Let go.
Pitts is the man in motion. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Falcons get back in it. It is 21-7. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter.
Here we go. Here we go.
A tight end in motion now. His drive will start on the ground. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. He'll try and run it with Brooks. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
That's caught! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now a give on the ground. He's to the 10. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Carolina.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. London brought in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Third and a yard.
Let's go now.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Panthers offense and their running back set to go once more. And it's looking like this could be another win for this team. That'd be 5 in a row to start the new season as they try to finish this one off. Now a give up the middle, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now he'll air one out, and that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And third down coming up. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Panthers. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. A try again. It's 2nd and 10. His pass taken in by Shaheed. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Atlanta. They'll look to throw yet again. Shaheed with the catch. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Back to the air one more time. Short throw taken by Pitts.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw again. Quick throw taken in. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score Panthers 35, Falcons 14.
We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The Panthers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time.
Here we go. Ready?
A run out of the gun with Brooks. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go once more with Brooks. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run. It's DeMercado. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now DeMercado. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On the ground, DeMercado. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Carolina. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. His kick is good. And the Panthers tack on one more to their lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.